Talk about like cutting it close. Oh my lord. Why does it feel like my sensitivity is really fucking high? Okay. No, it's actually way too high. What the fuck? Oh, it's at 1. I'm just being a baby. Hello, Yoshi Story. What up? We're fishing. It's Friday. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting a little hungry. Then I looked at the time and it was 6:50 and I was like, on the off chance Kate ends right on time, my ass is okay. My ass has got to like get something to eat. So I grabbed like the smallest snacks I could and raced over, and then Kate was like, I'm ending on time. Crazy shit. Why this 4 fish so bad? Yo, Kate, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. It's Friday. We're fishing. I was caught a little off guard by Kate actually ending on time. I'm not gonna lie. Quick 1-2 punch. But I'm here. Thankfully, I noticed the time. Let's just say I was robbing some banks in NTE. And I might have, if not for a quick glance over at the time, been in the bank right now. In Minecraft and NTE. No. In NTE and NTE. I would never rob an actual bank. Also, I don't understand the like in-universe reason that you're just allowed to rob the bank. Actually, I do. I think you like grab things from in the bank and then based on what you get, they give you a payout of like this not real currency. Because money? But are they gonna do arrest you? Yeah, probably. And then I went and I was like, what if I just rob the actual bank instead of the... Oh, shit. That was a big fucking fish. That was a big fish. Let me put that on. That's a tent? That is a... I was like, why'd the screen go weird? What's the button? B? Nope. R? Nope, not that. Not any of them buttons. Q? Yeah, there it is. Congratulations. You get moved over here and then locked. Look at this thing. looks pretty large. That's the Vegas sphere. My most are so store from Miko Expo. Did you just summon the sun? Yeah, basically. Maybe the sun is a fish? I don't see why not. I literally don't see why not. That's towel, actually. Yeah, it's towel. I'm a big fucking liar. FGO be like, true. I think, I don't know. Because the sun is a spider. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's not technically true, but at least not a fish. Anyway, how are gamers doing? Another week gone by. One alternative reality. Art things are coming along, by the way. My plan is like later today or tomorrow to send in the commission for the emotes. We've gotten this rough sketch for the stinger as well. So things are moving. Obviously, like, art takes a while. A little bit of time. Source? What source? Art takes a while? Simply look at the turnaround time for any commission, you'll be like, damn. It'd be taking a long time. We'll see what I have by the end of the month. There's a couple things I want. A week, which is crazy. I mean, if the person is entirely dedicated to like getting it done, it can be pretty fast. But the reality is, like, come on, people will be busy. And art be one of those things that you gotta do like when the mood strikes. Otherwise, you're kind of just staring at a piece of paper / a computer for like hours with nothing happening. And they scare me. That's true. That's literally true. But most people take a pretty decent amount of time. The 7-day period? What? Feel mad around my neck. Okay, yeah, I noticed that, but you left out a factor of how many exams. Like, if it's 2, that's not that big of a deal. If it's like 4, you're starting to get to the sus part. 2, but 1 is calculus, you're a baby? Come on. I'm scared. It's just a test. Tests are easy. Calc A, B, or B, C? Nah, I'm on Calc D, E. Differential equations is separate. True. Calculate these. Fine, I will. Oh shit, I actually got it. Tests are one of those things I was never particularly scared for. Me, if you want to know what I was scared for, it wouldn't be the test itself. It would be forgetting what day the test is on. I'm so bad. That was kind of terrible. How much have you been sleeping? True. That's like the #1 thing to check beforehand. A lot more than usual. That's also bad, by the way. Testing days were bad. Yarp. You're cooked. Unless your usual is like 4 hours. In which case, that's probably a good thing. It depends. It depends on what your usual is, I suppose. Is like 6. All right, as long as it's not literally 10 or above, you're fine. Make sure to drink water, true. I'm supposed to be getting 9. Sleep's one of those fucked up things that doesn't have like a literal best number. It's all about like your habits and your schedule cycles and like being consistent about it. But 9 hours is good. I would love to be getting 9 hours of sleep, but the fucking sun's getting up in the morning now. And it keeps waking my ass up. Piece of shit, son. And then I try to go back to sleep and then like it either works or it doesn't work. I'm just twisting and turning in bed while the sun's shining in my damn eyes. I need to get a sleep mask, man. The sun's too powerful. I have blackout curtains and it's going right through that shit. The sunsets need to happen like either like an hour earlier or like an hour later. Because right now it happens at like 7:40, which means I look like a fucking idiot turning my light on at right before my stream at 7. So like the sun's out, but it's gonna be gone halfway into my stream. So I have to have it on, and I'm such a baby that I don't want to be streaming in the like dead of dark. Now the sunrise, I need the sunrise to be like 4 hours into the future. The later the sunrise, the less of a chance it's gonna wake my ass up. And that's what matters most to me. You need a really long light switch? True. I'm super far. It's like pretty far away. It's in an annoying spot too. The thing is, once I have the model going, I got this light right here, but that's just gonna make me look like I'm fucking crazy from outside. So I'll probably still have to use ambient light from that, like from that one over there, but otherworldly pebble mouth. Bam. But yeah, right now it's like I just feel stupid. I just feel so stupid. I'm like, I have this light on in this room, but it's perfectly bright out. But I know in like 30 minutes, it's gonna be dark again. Marvel that track knocked a yo-yo off a table and it was tied to a switch so it could turn off the light off from bed. Brother, at that point, just get like one of them motion sensor lights. Or like the clap on, clap off lights. Whatever happened to those, man? They used to be on TV all the damn time. My advanced age, this guy. But nah. Like I said, I don't need to ever turn the light off. Right? I wake up in the morning, it's bright out, I just get out of bed, never need to turn the light on. At night, I enter my room, it's dark in my room, I just roll onto my bed because I know where it is. And then I go to sleep until it's light out. The light in my room is very rarely turned on. This light though, this light's on all the time. From approximately like sun down to whenever I go to sleep. But yeah. I wish I could get more sleep, but summer's when I get the least amount of sleep. Sun's up early. It's fucking hot. Like, the two things that I don't want just happen to be there. So I'm just kind of stuck. I wish it wasn't so damn hot during the summer, but... Well, I guess it hasn't been... Okay, that's not true. There was that one day that it was 90 degrees. But, like, that was obviously an outlier. We're, like, back up to, like, mid-50s to low 70s for highs. That's pretty normal spring temperature. I do wish it was, like, a little warmer, but... I'm, like, looking at the fucking weather, and it's rain, rain, cloudy, cloudy, rain, rain, rain. And I'm like, I fucking hate rain. Can it fuck off? We finally got some rain. We've been getting rain, like, on and off. April showers bring May flowers. Well, it turns out... Fuck, I messed up the sentence so bad I literally just kept trying to switch to the right word and failing. That's embarrassing. I don't have any water with me, I noticed. That's not good. I'll get some when I get the dulls underway. But yeah, we did get some fire and May flowers. Yeah. We're getting May showers into May flowers, followed by an unbearable. I got an Akinator for today. Do you now, Fallen? Would you be so kind as to tell us? So that in case you're like eating when Akinator happens. Ash Blossom enjoys spring. It would absolutely get Ash Blossom enjoys spring. You've heard of him, but as Joel, huh? That seems possible. What would you define Joel as? An object or a character? Personally, I'm of the mind that it would be under object. Character. I don't know. Dude has a son. Mini vortex. Mimi vortex. Me. That's fine. I don't need that vortex. I just wait for a real one. And teaches him how to spin. I don't know. I don't think I can, in my right mind, choose character. I feel like character implies like some amount of information about a thing that we just do not have for Joel. It's just a fish that's spinning. It's an emote on Twitch. By the way, Tomato Curry, I did see that you were trying to get into the fucking game, like, basically 2 minutes before I actually set it up. I was playing Miku Racing. I did see that. Free weekends. I don't know if I'd even play it on the free weekend, to be honest. At Yoshi. You think Yoshi's gonna download Sonic Crossworld Racings for a free weekend just to race as Miku? I think it's possible. I think it's real. Bum, bum. Man. New art and arts edible that I haven't started. You know, it's kind of wild. Because I've been playing... Well, I've been playing a few games. Hey, Origin, what up? What's up? Did for 2 days. I tried out Path of Exile 2 during a free trial weekend, and that was it. Bye, tomato curry. To do the auto battler, it's not happening. And that game is big and too big. It was a very large download. I got other games I'm playing. Like, I still haven't done the new story in Enfield. I'm like waiting. Probably for tomorrow, honestly. We'll see how I'm feeling. I have new story in Persona 5X. But I've been playing NTE a lot. And it turns out as soon as you're done with the main story, which is an insult to all things that are writing, I've been having a fun time. I was robbing a bank, like I said earlier. In NTE. I gotta keep specifying. Yeah, what is NTE? What is it? Never to Everness, I think is what they call it. Very silly name. It's Kate had the sponsorship yesterday, I think. It's like anime GTA, as most people would put it. Oh, that game, yup. That game is so weird. It is very weird. And that I don't know what it's particularly going for with a lot of its decisions. But, you know, me when I take out a bunch of thieves attempting to rob a store and then steal their bicycle. And by bicycle, I mean motorcycle. That's pretty fun. Me when I rob a bank. Robbing a bank is definitely one of the funner things to do, for sure. Apparently you can do it in multiplayer, and that sounds a lot easier when your goal is to like loot as much shit as possible. Having one person open doors while someone else is looting sounds pretty good to me. But I don't know how far Bunny is in the game yet. He's the only other one I know who's playing it. Who knows what anyone's doing with that game at this point. Ah, shit, I forgot my controller worked. Woo, finally. Okay. Oh, there it is. But yeah, I don't know if I can say I've been having fun, but I definitely have been enjoying my time with it, for what that's worth. And then Tomodachi Life. Oh, Tomodachi Life. Why do you forsake me? Why do I have 8 people that just have crushes and no one's doing anything? And anytime someone tries to do something, you have the other person go, no. Because that's Tomodachi Life. That's true. That's so true. I'm trying to think, is there any change? Not really. Not really. I didn't do my gamble for today. Yesterday's was pretty bad though. I leave 2 of my married couples alone and they just tank their friendship. That's pretty funny. I only have 2 married couples as well, but they are doing just fine. I've had one of them since like the 3rd game. The game third day the game I've had the game, and that shit is still soulmates for like the last since then. It literally has never gone down. I have like 8, actually 6. Like I say, every time it's like I have a billion people with like crushes, and like the amount of times I have to keep switching between people keep asking me, oh, I thought I had feelings for blank, but now I have eyes for blank. I'm like, yeah, sure, fuck it, go with it. Vortex 2. It is annoying when they spawn like that, but whatever. But things are relatively peaceful on my island right now. Just invent polyamory at that point. For real. Like I said, it's like almost, I don't think any of them are like a mutual crush. All of them are one-sided and they're all to like different people. It's fucking crazy. But once again, every time, first of all, no one's making any moves. And whenever someone does, it fails and they get sad. I have to spend like the next half an hour like being like, here, eat your favorite food. Oh, you're full? Like, okay, here's some objects. Fucked up. Just send them on a Twitch to a trip to Hawaii, a Twitch to Hawaii. I could do that. I've gotten to the point where I have, well, I've been there for a minute now, but I have all of the stuff unlocked. The only thing left to do is to buy those for happiness. But I haven't done it. Honestly, they should have a feature that gets rid of the icon when you have like you're able to level up your island. Because I'm not sure, does the level of the island matter after you redeem fucking everything? Like, is there a reason to keep putting points in? I guess you have wishes, but like, those aren't needed. Yeah, I don't know if I have 60 wishes, but trophy? I don't know. I think I have all of the trophies because last time they were like, you had like 300 happiness events. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Or 200 or whatever it was. And then they just did the song again and they didn't give me anything. I guess the alternative solution is to add more people to the islands to try to shake things up, but and they just sing for you. They sing for you and then they're like, here you go. Here's a trophy. But I think they do it again, like every 50 or so. I don't know. You'd know more. You power leveled. I'm being as hands off as I can be. I'm very hands off with my knees. So those who want more and do more get more attention. Those who don't do anything get less attention. Talking about you, evil eye. On someone for money? Yeah, that makes sense. Flawless form, huh? That might be interesting. I think that's closing. Yeah. Okay, it's like up there. I guess that's to be exact. Fuck. Might as well try to make as much use out of this as possible. Come on. Come on! I got caught on the corner. Let me see. I did beat vampire crawlers. And I did defeat the Reaper. So I have completed my goals for that game. Oh man. I have like a lot of gachas that I play kind of very casually. Stella Stora is one of them. I got very lucky on the most recent banner, so I've been kind of balling there. Uma, my plan is always the same. Log in, post Ohio emote, post shoe request, grab everything that's in the gift box, and then log out. I can't even remember the last time I did a campaign in Uma, but I have horses. I have horses, and I'm giving them shoes. Boy, am I giving them shoes. Giant totem. What else? What else? What else? Okay, see. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. You knew that was gonna happen, unfortunately for us. Let's see, is there any other games I'm playing? I think so. FGO, I guess. But that's like on a, hey, have they released anything I want to play level? And I'm pretty sure that answer is currently no. I don't know. I'd have to check. I can check right now. Like, it's fishing. I can... There's not much I have to do. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm just kind of tired. Damn, son. Nope. God, too damn bright. It's still light out. And I know for a fact that, like, in 10 minutes, it's gonna be dark. Otherwise, I'm gonna look real stupid. Yeah, okay. I already did everything I wanted to do. That's currently available there. I'm not farming the event anymore. Get it twisted. Farming in FGO is like the worst. They gotta do something about that, man. I know they won't, but it'd be nice. I mean, what is this baby 5-star? Report user? Oh, that's where my mouse was. It's called end of service. The thing is, I can't imagine who Who runs FGO? Obviously it's Type Moon or whatever. But who's like the actual person? Lazenjo? What the hell? That doesn't sound right. Is it? It might. Either way, whoever runs it, I doubt they're gonna be like, oh, well, shit. We got to the end of where we wanted to tell this story. Time to like shut it down and like shut off like one of our biggest revenue streams. Oh, we are absolutely fishing. Oh, look. I don't know. I think if your game ends of services before Fire Emblem Heroes, I think you got problems, to be honest. The fact that Fire Emblem Heroes is still kicking, even to this day, crazy to me. Talking about Dragalia loss. Yeah, poor Dragalia loss, man. It was funny when Kate asked about like a gacha game where you could be free to play but don't feel like you're missing anything, and I'm like, Kate, I feel like you have a fundamental misunderstanding of what a gacha game is. Like that, you are describing something that would not make any money. Those gacha games to that is Mahjong Soul. I disagree. I think the closest gacha game to that is Master Duel. The gacha is purely cosmetic, but I don't think that by any account makes it so that you don't feel like you're missing out on something. It still has limited characters. It has collab events, right? It has all that stuff. Sure, it's all cosmetic, but that doesn't necessarily mean you will not feel like you're being like left out. You know what I mean? Like them actually impact the playing the game. True. Not like their power creeping content in Mahjong Soul. True. Well, that's the thing, right? Yeah. Elite 2 level 75 tile. No game with any amount of like actual gameplay will ever be free from power creep. It's just not possible. It's just literally the way that gacha games work because they have to sell characters. Even shown in Mahjong Soul. Literally true. Yostar likes to push the limits for that stuff for sure. In all of their games. Oh, so hi, Bunny. You unlock bank heist yet, Bunny? You heisting banks yet? No, not yet. Damn. I was doing the main quest. The third one isn't that bad. The second one, you were fucking right about the second one. That shit sucked. Holy. That was really bad. I gave it a shot. And after a certain point, I was like, nah, man. Nah, I'm skipping. Yeah, there is a skip button right there. The third one was pretty good though. I think compared to the first two, the third one was pretty good. Knocker creep. I don't even know if that's necessarily true. It's more like the brazenness at which they show them off is higher. Which is basically what happened with Azure Lane. And what will obviously happen with Stella Sora as well. Literally, they can't help themselves. It's what Yostar does. Damn it. When they're not freely accessible to all. Well, that's the thing. That's how they get their money. Right? Me, never cared for it. That's more Kate's alley than mine, if you know what I mean. But, I get why they're doing it. Boy, don't die. I think I mentioned it in the Gacha channel of our Discord, but there's one character in NTE whose design is just like, come on. Hathor, is that her name? Like, I thought it was bad, and then I got her, and I realized it was so much worse. Honestly, even like a Mint's character design, I'm kind of almost like, this is almost too much. The game, I don't know if the game is like trying to like get ahead. I mean, if you've seen like what you can do in that game, I think that's exactly what they're doing, is they're trying to get ahead to make sure people stick with it that way. But we'll see. I'm very curious about where it goes character-wise from here. Your apartment yet? I did. You have to in order to increase the rank of your damn thing. Right? Yeah, the quests they give you that give money. Yeah. Honestly, I think the $3 million outfit in the shop for Mint works a lot. A lot better than the rest of her fucking outfits. Definitely better than her base and her fucking casual. Is there a character design I actually like in this game right now? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not yet. But they got plenty of time to introduce one that is good. I doubt they will. The question is, what kind of gacha is this going to be? Is this going to be a gacha where they introduce like a fair amount of A ranks? For people who don't want to spend a bunch to get the S rank every banner? Or is it a game where they come out with like 5 A ranks at the start of the game and then never release another one? All I'm saying is I'm not hopeful. Enfield moment. Apparently, we're gonna be able to get a free S rank soon. Whoa! Look at that sucker. Now that's a fish. My goal right now is I'm gonna redeem the S rank they give us for the other the gun lady, and then pick up the bank lady at 18, and then I'll have 2 Cosmo, 2 I think it's Anima. I feel like that'll be a pretty solid team. Pick up XI when she gets added. Oh, to Enfield? That would be pretty good. You know, Bunny, I thought of this joke so far after you sent it. Like, while I was in the bank heist, I was just thinking about, like, the music, and I was like, I can't believe they wanted to EOS their game so bad, they put in a Persona 5 collab, like, on release. That's crazy. True. I need to go get that music though. Just like Sonic Racing, exactly. Yeah, Tomato mentioned the free weekend for Sonic Racing. That's not one of those games that I'm really like interested in having like for the weekend. But I mean, you can go play race as Miku for a little bit, I guess. You're trying the free weekend. Ah. Very funny. Oh. Got a message. Let me see what it is. Okay. I have to lock in for a couple of months. Not sure how I feel about. When you say a couple of months, you mean like literally 2? Oh, there's a mythical humming in the air. But where? Oh. Hello, Fallen. I have to lock in. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I must lock. For the foreseeable future? Nah. I think you'll learn real quick that you only need to lock in a little bit after that. It's all about balancing the locking of in. At least I got Nanalie early. I also got Nanalie early. And thank God I did. It's nice having like a nice like on-field character you can rely on. Game DC'd me, get owned. Otori will be the first character added after Nanalie. That makes a lot of sense, to be honest. What the fuck? It DC'd Fallen again! What the hell? It aids Fallen. What the hell? We never had this problem before, but maybe Fallen needs to like close the game and reopen it. I think my internet might be bad today. No. Chatting was very laggy in game. Oh no. I wonder if there's a way I could check your ping. I think I might be able to. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. No, 60. 60 milliseconds. For some reason, I don't see Sant in the list. I think Sant might be the ones causing problems here, actually. Yeah, don't yay that. Yeah, look it. Oh, that's why. It thinks Sant is you, Fallen. So when it goes to send you into the game, it's like, oh no, we can't have two Fallen. 1 second, let me kick Fallen. Player to kick was not found. What the fuck? You already have your degree, wise guy? Exactly, so I know how it is. Okay. So now the problem is, Sant's not on the list. The locking process is gradual. Here's what they don't tell you. You should lock in the most in your first year, and then slowly lock in less. Because once you get into the swing of things, you can start locking in less. Don't listen to him. No, listen to me. And more interesting classes? That's not true. That's part of my gambit. You are way more optimistic than I am that will matter. But, you know, I hope it does for your sake. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then have rest days on Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, I guess that's true. You could separate your lock-ins, not based on years, but that. Damn, it's just not letting Fallen in. Ooh, a purple anchor. Wait, hold on. Is that better than everything I have? Beep. Unless it's networking. That's true. Networking fucking blows. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of those ones later in the thing. How the fuck do I open this again? I thought it was B, but it might be. I might be stupid. There it is. It's Q. Equipment. How much more damage? Pretty good. Pretty good. Wait. There we go. Orlando Magic is winning. Good for you, Brutello. I obviously have no horse in any basketball games. We just remade the lobby. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that once the thing disappeared. I need all of you to leave though. Otherwise it's just gonna migrate. Okay. What do you mean start host migration? Did someone go to spawn instead of leave? Okay, there it goes. Save and quit. Ah! That's not what I meant to do. That's not the button I was supposed to press. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Copy password, create lobby. Head over to the, I closed it. I'm very good at my job. Nightbot over there. Bloom, bloom. Code isn't updated yet. Give me a second. You can literally hear me talking about what I'm doing. Update, close. All right. I literally said everything out loud. There's no reason that you should have tried to click that button. I like this fish because I actually see where I'm going. Wow. 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 But yeah. Towel. I already have a giant, a very large towel. I don't need that shit. Test. Okay. Fallen, you joined the lobby before you, you sent that message before you joined the lobby. So we'll see if you manage to, stay here. Vibes for a voice channel. Yep. They introduced it a while ago. Holy shit, you're not kidding. They had it a while back, then they took it away and then they brought it back again. Which was weird. Video Jamie joined the lobby. Welcome, Jamie. Welcome. Can't wait to have you spend the next 2 hours creating your character and never actually fishing. Video Jamie has left the lobby. Okay. Kicked her ass out, I guess. And just teleport lagged into the water. Damn, Fallen. Your internet is bad. Today. It's not even like your ping is that high. A wrong on my screen? They're right on my screen. That's weird. Y'all get voice effects on Discord? Nope. Let me take a look. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. Huh. You and then customize. It is the dulls time. I can't believe an hour has already passed. The thing about Discord is I'm really only ever in a voice call like once a week. I'm not a big Discord talker. Okay, can you guys get like, wait a second. I'm gonna put the dolls up. I'm gonna guess evil eye. Okay, figure out what it is while I go get a drink. I'm really thirsty. That's why. Alright, my dumbass remembered. Like, as I was walking over there, what I was doing. So, I was like, oh, it's Fishing Friday. I should put my drink in the fridge so that it's cold for when the stream starts. Little Loki? Okay. Nope, the bird has been quiet the entire time. What the fuck? In game on my end. Well, you got my stream. Anyway, I have a chilled Fanta Zero orange. I know you're all orange soda haters, but I'm not. Oh, what the hell? So yeah, the bird hasn't shown up at all since I got the binoculars. I think it knows. I'm sure you get what I mean. I understand on like a level what you mean, but then I started giving up in Tomodachi Life. I tried to do it for a little bit and I was like, no, I can't do this shit. What kind of bird? That's what we're trying to figure out. Is this voice pitch low enough? Motherfucker, I can't hear you from all the way over here. That's the mystery. The game seems to think, I mean the game. I had an app on my phone that like used your microphone on the phone to try to guess what a bird is, right? And it was between bluebird and red-tailed hawk. Merlin. Yep, Merlin. You know the one. What did the bird look like? Okay, you seem to be getting to the heart of the issue where I don't know what the bird looks like. And I have myself some binoculars here to see what it is, but it hasn't shown up since. So, fuck, you know? Just, no. Red in Wrath of the Lamb. I don't know. That's a weird one. Like most of the ones that come to mind are like long or short. Fish head? Fish head. What? But yeah. No one knows what it is. I even asked Nilia about it, who's like much more knowledgeable than me and knows a lot more about wildlife. And they were like, this is pissing me off because it sounds exactly in the middle between a red-tailed hawk and a blue jay. And I was like, that's what I'm saying. So, Lucky Toe? That sounds good. Yeah. You have a recording of it. Yeah. I do. What does it sound like? I literally just described what it sounded like. Could I mayhaps listen? Nope. It works better for my story if you don't, actually. What does it look like? That's what I want to figure out. What does it smell like? Probably pretty bad if I had to take a guess. It is like a wild bird. What vibe does the bird give off? It's an asshole, that's what. Is it gonna rage bait me now? See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, these are glyphs. Okay, fuck you. What does it taste like? Bird. I was a wildlife biologist. See, the problem is when you say that, it only makes me not want to tell you more because I am a broken individual. That's wild. No, that's a wildlife biology. I think it's knockback, actually, like looking at this, but I'm not sure. Aha. Rubber cement, maybe? Tara, that's it. Okay. Is that I eat birds every now and then. Haha, blue stare. Yeah, exactly. Stat up of some kind? Almost. Fuck. What is this? The keeper unlocks perhaps, but like these? Yeah, I literally don't know. Items that affect pickup generation. Mom heart unlocks secret room. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. The Necronomicon is a secret room item? Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. It is in the pool. Fuck off. No, it's not. That shit has never shown up in this secret room pool ever. Now, I'm sure you could literally find video of me re-rolling items. Oh my fucking god. In the secret room and seeing it. Oh shit, shiny ditto. That's pretty pog, champ. Wow, Vicavolt. Vicavolt's pretty sick. Ooh, okay. I'm catching some honkers today. Let's go. We love to hear it. Decidui? Ah! I should seriously start with Gen 7 more often. Centrit. Yep. Blue. This Pokemon is 3 Magnemite that have linked together. Wow, fucking really... Off into the ocean. Yeah, you kept doing that in my screen as well, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, okay, that was really easy, honestly. Honestly, pretty simple. Suzuka Gozen. What the fuck? Damn. Baby face blue. He's like 7 feet tall, right? He's like multiple babies. Not, yeah, two kids in a trench coat. Yo, nice large fish. Miss Saffron was seen in the library. Thank you for simply giving me the location. I appreciate it. If Joel is a character, I still don't think Joel is a character. An angry llama is brought by a family of light revelation and only Tauruses are allowed. There's no folding down floppy ears. Yeah. Libra, Tauros. Okay, there is a Tauros. So we got that. Maybe it's in the shop? I don't think so. Whoops. The people say character? I think the people are wrong. Either a pitchfork was in the library or Babyface Blue was in the library. I already know you're not. Pitchfork. A channeled text was brought by a member of the Righteous Order of Rage, and only Capricorns are allowed. We only have one Capricorn, so they brought the channeled text. Forensics determined a weapon made of at least partially of paper was present in the meeting house. You have a lot of actual paper, brick, llama. Well, okay. One of these two was in the meeting house. So we can get rid of all of those. We already know that this can only be here or here. This has to be here, which can't be here. Okay, we'll think about that. The suspect on the stone bridge had white hair. Any oldies here? Blonde, black, blonde, blonde. You were at the stone bridge. And in that case, this wasn't here, so this was there. And if this was here, it means one of these two was here. Okay. Babyface Blues was seen at the barracks. Myrtle copy. Interesting. This has to be here. But both... Oh, no, you can't be here. So that has to be you. Now... Wait a second. We had something about the meeting house, right? Oh, right. You're at the meeting house. Never mind. Duh. Teehee. The meeting house. How? Myrtle Volume 2. Whom? Coach Raspberry. Not too bad. Not too bad. A little slow, but what are you gonna do? The people say character. Fucking fine. But just so you know, I don't think this is gonna work as well as you think it is. My character is an animal. They do not stand on two legs. They do not have paws. They do not have four legs. They do live in the water. Is your character small? All right, chat. First value judgment. Is Joel small? Big emote wise, Joel isn't. Joel is. Oh my god. What fish is Joel? Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. They have not been in a movie. Or they are not from a TV show. Bigger than a tree? No. Is your character a shark? No. Is your character real? Yes, sure, fucking, I don't give a shit. Weigh more than 200 pounds, almost assuredly not. Fins or flippers, yep. Whiskers, probably not. It's a fish. Some of those have fish. I mean, have whiskers. Does your character live in a lake? I don't know. Tough to say. Okay. Is it a meme? Yeah, I'd say Joel is a meme. Your character come from the internet, sure. Like carrots, I don't know. They are not a dolphin. They are not a rapper. They do not have horns. They are not a shapeless blob. They do not have legs. I don't know if it would fit in my pocket. Have orange skin? No. Gills? Absolutely. Spikes? No? Is your character from YouTube? I mean, no. I'm gonna go with no. It's a Twitch thing. Is your character currently alive? Almost assuredly. I don't know. Your character invent a meme phrase? No. It is the meme phrase. They're not a robot. They're not from a viral video, as far as I can remember. Have a nickname linked with animals. Oh, what the fuck? No? Yes, your character is an internet meme. It is not a lobster. They do not have hair. Make noises. I don't know. Not cat-like. Not pink. Probably delicious. They do not speak English. Rather round. No. Has your character killed people? No. Associated with nature. Is your character associated with nature? No? Like, it's a fish, but I don't associate Joel with nature? Yes? I'm gonna go with probably not. Has your character been eaten? No. It's not fruit. It's not orange. Made by humans. Joel's like a literal 3D rendition of a fish, right? So it has to have been made by someone. This game's astonishing lack of robot-based cosmetics. What do you mean by astonishing? Is your character famous? More than I am. Show their face a lot. Don't know how to answer that. Is your character a fish? Fucking finally, we're getting somewhere. Yes. No. I don't know how huge it is, alright? I don't know if it can fit in my hand. Not a monster. No. I don't think he can appreciate chocolate milk. Joel has not tried to kill anyone. Get it twisted. Bald head. Chat, how do we feel about saying all fish are bald? Yes. I'm gonna go with probably. No, it's not green. Under 7, I don't know. Generally nasty. No, it's a fish. Like, what the fuck? Linked with the color blue. No. From Pakistan. No. No. Are there many of your character? Yeah. No. Wait. Yes. No. Does your character have a nose? Looks like Joel has a nose. Oh, yeah. My character is associated with memes. No pink skin. No green. No orange. Not a toy. Not from Roblox. Killer fish from San Diego. No. Unfortunate. Also, how many times did I say that the fish did not kill anyone? It still guessed the killer fish? Fucked up. Alright. Joel has killed. I'm telling you, if we chose object instead, we would have gotten it. I know what you're going to say. If you think you're so confident, do it now. Nah. If I never do it, then I never have to prove I was right. Are we building a campfire? We're not. I mean, in theory, you can build a campfire. It's the setting the logs on fire part that would be difficult. Waterproof logs. True. Some would say that all logs are waterproof. SpongeBob SquarePants ass beat. Hey, it works for us. Oh, whoops. How long did that take? 23 minutes. SpongeBob boy. Ah, shit. Oh. Why is it moss? Moss fish. Actually, I should go, like, clear my inventory real quick. Whee! I'm still fishing? True. For the pufferfish that 8 carrots. I specifically said it did not have like a bunch of things that pufferfish have. Who knows why it thought that was the case. Let me finally put these things in my fucking crossbar, by the way. I think, like I said, the problem with Joel is that it doesn't have the lore you need. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try boat fishing. Hell yeah. Joel's got plenty of lore? I don't think that's true. Joel, Akinator never asked if they spin. That is true. Akinator did not ask if they spin. Shit. You know what? If you're gonna try boat fishing. I can really tell when I'm lagging with the boat because it just stops. God damn. At least you're like in the game. That's like more than you can say beforehand. Yoink. Oh boy. Trying to think. Do I have anything else to talk about? I already talked about like all the important shit, right? These body patterns. Hi, Tomato. Guess you're joining us. Bye, video, Jamie. You can use the sign near the beach. That'll bring you to the boat. Not the other sign. Other way. Other way. Yeah, there you go. Well, best of luck, gamer. I'm sure you'll find it. You got eyes. That presumably work. But yeah. Only the fastest fish can take the bait. I wish that was how it worked. I'm trying to think. What about next week? What about next week? Next week, Dan is gone on my screen. Don't worry, he's still around, unfortunately. Next week, I'm thinking we finish Isaac next week. Whoops. Holy. Big. Large fish. Released from purgatory. Yeah. Obviously, with Tuesday, I mean, that's always the goal, is to finish like all of the things I have to get done by the next goal session. It's just been pretty difficult to do that if I don't like hardline Isaac, because Isaac is so much of what you guys redeem. And by you guys, I specifically mean Betabes. But I'm getting to the end of that. Thankfully. We got... I have some eugenics I gotta do. I got some... I couldn't find the sign. Oh my god. I'm gonna go get Jamie. There's a thing that teleports you back right here. Where are you? I don't even see you. There's the boat. You can just jump on at this point if you're over here somewhere. I was on the cliff. Well, now you're taking too long and they're going to pass the dang thing. Anyway, look. Over here. It's literally right here. What? I think it is the first day of May. Happy first day of May, everyone. Mystical humming in the air. All right, time to get off the fucking boat. It's up on top. Oh yeah, May. It is the Gacha monthly shop reset day. Happy Gacha monthly shop reset day. It's gonna be May. It is May. I guess it's also going to be, but it currently is as well. It's over there, yeah. No, tomato this way. It is kind of fucked up that my first, the first of every month, the most important thing about it to me is that Gacha shops reset. Is Taco Tuesday this year? Let's fucking go. You can draw on it. Yep. Marvelous. What a plan. Ooh. 2-star, never mind. I thought that sound was like a 4-star. Can I get like a 4-star totem? I got myself like a better anchor. That should help. Hello, male protagonist. I hope you're having a great Friday. I hope everyone's having a great Friday, not just male protagonist. Hey, male protagonist, should I learn how to play Elf Note? Questions that only apply to 2 people in this whole entire fucking chat. No. What the hell, tomato? Yes, no. What the hell? Why not? Yeah? Imagine playing a deck that loses to Iron Thunder. Bruh. Fishing good or fishing bad? There's not really one or the other, to be honest. Woo! An elusive totem, my first one. Probably not good still. Yoshi, I did try to win you during maps last week. Or this week, I should say. I tried to win you the Yan mount. It did drop when we were playing, when we were doing maps. For when you finally decided to play Final Fantasy XIV for real. Unfortunately, I did not win the role. Oh, I said I tried. I tried. I tried to win it. Die down a bit. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy XIV. Hell yeah. Maps, maps, maps. Yeah. I've gotten an anchor. Okay, so you go to your inventory, then go to equipment, and then attach the anchor. Like I said, I'm willing to play whenever. I got a yen. I would definitely buy Final Fantasy XIV and play. If you are gonna stick to your word, I will spend the 13 million gold All right, to buy you a yan mount. Has to be ethically sourced. Fuck. The sea creature? Yeah, don't worry about it. There's some crazy shit in the waters. I'll keep trying for it then. It's pretty rare. Both the mount and the minion. Have you seen the price of maps these days? Yep. Free roaming only. Oh, I'll work on it, Yoshi. I'll work on it. Like, it would be trivial to buy it because I've been storing, like, pigmented weapon chests for a rainy day. So I got, like, 8 of them in the pocket. And those are, like, those are pretty expensive each. Is it shrinking? It looks like it's shrinking. What the fuck, why was it so fast? Some fish be fast. Alright, 1 sec. I have to check this thing. You pay your house mortgage off with those? Unfortunately, I don't think that's... Wait, what the fuck? This thing has what? 9 fucking damage? What else does it have? Focus, head start, precision. How much head start? 1.5, so it is slightly better. Focus, it has less of, but that's because it's not its main stat. Problem is the pocket size plus doesn't fucking do anything. But it is 9 goddamn damage. And precision. What does precision do? Increases the crit chance. Crit chance builds until 1. So we give up some flawless form for more damage. How much more damage? 4 more damage. Iron grip. I can get rid of some fortune. I kind of need the fortune. Come here often? Yep. Once every Friday, as a matter of fact. Yoshi, with the amount of figmentary chests I have, you could probably buy a medium house with it. So yeah, I guess technically true. If you could get a house, that is. Which is an entirely different problem. I heard medium house is Miku house. Instantly escaped? Holy. You can buy a few for cheap and then sell them when the price spikes. I mean, kind of true. Well, I think I saw a big fish, or was that just like something? Yeah, it is almost Monday, so it will be maps again. I'll give it another shot. Get the mount for you. I'll have to see if I have an extra already. I definitely don't have an extra minion. I've been passing. I wonder if everyone has the minion already or what. The problem is when I have to roll against my brother. I want fish that don't suck. Well, you need to get some totems to increase your stats, like fortune, in order to get higher rarity fish. That's right. You're playing Path of Exile now. Level up fishing by fishing more. Oh yeah, I forgot there's also a fishing stat. That's crazy. How did I forget that? Probably because large wriggly teal swell. Let's go. What's the highest rarity that starts unlocking fish? Like 3? Yeah, I think we know what I think we have an idea. 1 second. If you go to like Fishing Riftpedia, like, so these is what you can get at level 0, level 1, level 2, and level 3. So there are like level 3 fish. That's the fishing tiers. There's no way they're gonna introduce like a bigger fishing tier, right? Also, I think I just crit a fish. That's kind of pog. I'm waiting for the junior gin ballet minion to drop. Damn. What up? Anyway, yeah, I fuck if I know. I don't know nothing. This video game's an enigma to us all. To me in particular. I think head start might be the best stat, by the way. If the fish can't run away for like a whole 5 seconds after you start fishing, like what is it gonna do? I only think I have 3 seconds, but 3 seconds is quite a while. Better fish escape so quick, yeah. Power and head start, I think, is the way to go. I don't know, I need more good totems. They can't run away. Just grab it from the water. Oh, fuck, you're right. Wait, hold on. Now we're thinking. Hey, male protagonist, how did you like the new 24-man raid? I'm assuming you've done it. Liked question mark? What the hell do you mean by this? Wow. Wow. It was fun. Did you go in day 1? I want to know, because the party I had for it was so ass. Aside from the wipes, oh, we never wiped. We're not that bad. But we did have to have another group raise our healer to LB3. Specifically the second to last boss. Am I right or am I right? That second to last boss. Sheesh. I'm still trying to get the damn emo. It's gonna take a minute. You're so right. Dude, actually, this build that I have going is like pretty strong. I'm getting like a lot of shit I normally wouldn't be able to get. I thought it was good. Bullshit. Kept dying. I think I'm lagging too much to try and draw. That's unfortunate. My party kept dying, and I'm not gonna lie, the first boss, that person was me, because I kept being like, surely this would not kill me if I did it like this, and then it absolutely killed me. My ass. You know the big knockback? Yeah, that. Surely I'm far enough away from the edge, right? Yeah. Ha is right. I would have been totally fine. You can knockback immune. I was a little bit preoccupied of wondering what the fuck was going on. I never got killed after that from that attack. Or any attack after that point. Do you have to wait like chumps? I think there's like a stat that makes mini ones in the water, but yeah, no, otherwise you have to wait. I died once on the third boss because the rest of my team was dead and I just kept getting hit by raid-wide AoEs. And there wasn't anything I could do about it. So I just perished. There's only so much you can do with second wind, you know? But I had a good time. Why didn't you dodge? I wish I coulda. It was raid-wide damage though, so there was no way to dodge it. I'm sure everyone thought they could survive the knockback. There was a lot of people that died to the knockback. There were a lot of people who died to the knockback. Simply parry. Good point, good point. I had a good time. I had a good time with it. I thought it was good. I liked the wrap up to the story. I felt was good. To the magic. That's the first time I died was to the magic circle attack. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to try not to die again. And then I got hit by the knockback. And I just kind of felt like a silly idiot. I didn't die after that. I feel like those are the only two that can catch you from the surprise. Everything else was kind of self-explanatory. So I got owned. I got owned. Ooh, nice. But I had a lot of fun. I think that was definitely, it was definitely some of the more like a lot of the like specifically that third boss was rough. I was surprised by that. It was fine. My party would beg to differ on that one. I think the last boss was really easy though. Yeah, last boss could have been better. Yeah. I think the last boss was a tad too easy. I understand that it's supposed to be more of a spectacle fight, which is fine. The spectacle is absolutely there. But it could have been a little bit harder. It was a good one. I liked it. I think it's certainly the best of the three. I can't even remember the second one. I kind of just like went through it and I was like, this is fine. I don't know if anything can top spelling mistake guy. Second one was the brother. Nope. Literally, nope. Not ringing a single bell. I remember liking it more than the first, and that's it. Mm-mm. Yeah, that anime, evil anime eye. San, I don't know how I can tell you this. It's not ringing a single bell. Like, it is completely gone from my memory. Like, there is not a single piece of information that survived. I don't know what could possibly top that. There's some fucking actually sick as fuck shit in 24 man raids. Ah! This guy? That is from a cinematic. That is not from a raid. Actually, it might, it might show up in a raid, actually. The first set. Louis Soir. Yup. Minutes of booting the game. Oh yeah, right. They literally just show you that shit. I remember back when ARR was coming out, and I would say back when ARR was coming out. Back when the original Final Fantasy 14 was shutting down, they showed that cinematic. Right? It was peak, is what it was. I remember being like, if this is how, like, they're setting up for, like, something else, this is gonna be fucking awesome. It turns out I was right. It was, in fact, gonna be fucking awesome. Final Fantasy 20. Of the coil raids? Hey, now, that's a spoiler. I mean, I know that because I've been playing the game for like a decade, but even though I haven't done them. Scales, boo. Old ass. I've been playing for a long time. Long time. I've been playing for a long time. But that does mean I have, like, experience with some of the best parts of Final Fantasy's, like, lifetime and some of the worst parts of its lifetime. I've lived through so much shit in that game. It's so much better now. No matter what anyone fucking tries to say, it is so much better now. But not much of it. I played so much of the game. In the worst, A Realm Reborn? Is the worst A Realm Reborn? Yeah. I don't really dislike 1 to 50 as much anymore. I think they did a really good job like making that better in terms of like payoff. But man, the worst is whatever I'm going through right now. No. You're going through like the setup part of the game. I can't really fault the game for like being a little bit slow at the beginning when it's trying to set up like a bunch of shit. Fish with the star, let's go. Dawn Trail I feel is worse. I don't know if I would say Dawn Trail is worse. I think that's a little crazy. I have no idea what has and is currently happened. Basically, it was just a bunch of world building. There wasn't really any plot yet where you are. I guess you did fight Ifrit. That's like the first major thing that happens. The problem I have with 2.0 is that 2.x quests are right after that. And that's like some of the most like dry political world building parts of the game. Like, eek. Not great. Certainly not great. I mean, that's how it used to be, right? Every time someone would play Final Fantasy 14, you have to be like, okay, after 2.0, there's like a bunch of really boring quests that do like a lot of world building. And once you get past that, in 2.55, it's all paid off all at once and the game becomes peak. Which is still true, by the way. 2.55 is really fucking good. The end of ARR is very, very good. Obviously, Heaven's Word is good. The Ringway 2-star Moss back. Congratulations. Heaven's Word's good. Stormblood's good. Shadowbringers is peak. Have role players? That's true. You haven't really gotten to the part of the game where things start happening yet. You're in the game where your character is like building a reputation for themselves. Things start getting a lot better once you like don't have to do that anymore. But it takes a minute, obviously. I was going to quit, but then I reached that quest. What quest? There's a lot of quests that could be that quests. Oh, 2.55? Holy shit, that fish was fast. Yeah. Yeah, 2.55 is like legitimately like some of the best that Final Fantasy 14 has to offer. Like in a singular like patch quest. That shit's fucking banger. The problem is like for it to have that impact, you have to play through so much. Like you have to understand why all this is happening, like what's the stakes at play and all that bullshit. And it takes forever and it's dry and it's boring. But the payoff is really good and then it makes the game so much better after that. But you gotta get there is the problem. And getting people to stick with the game up to that point is the challenge. But it is worth it. It is worth it. Obviously, look at every person that's played Final Fantasy for like a while now. They're all like, yeah, this game's fucking peak. Well, they'll say that about Shadowbringers, unless they're like a weirdo who doesn't like Shadowbringers for some reason, but... Rare breed. Real ones remember the steps of faith. Classic. Yeah, what else? What, that water? Yeah, nothing's actually happening there. This verse is worth 1 gram. Yep. So, have you Milper Dice, do you ever do the original Steps of Faith? How do I know when to start reading? How do I know when to start reading? After you kill Titan? Does that sound right, Sant? I feel like you should read before then. But if you're talking about when it stops being like really annoying, I think after Titan is probably it. Fishing ring thing, congratulations. Because before Titan is one of the most miserable stretches in the entire game. Like, it matches like the 2.x patches up to 2.55. But then after that, things start actually happening, I feel. But like I said, you should read all of it because it all ends up coming together to make those pog as fuck moments as pog and as good as possible. I almost said as pog and as fuck as possible, but that doesn't make any sense. And as fuck as possible. Shut up. You're not reading whatever Miss Joel and feeling torture on screen. Ignore everything you on share says. I'm surprised it didn't perfect sense in that context. I guess. I just didn't want to say because it didn't sound right to me. But yeah. The problem, yeah, the main thing about keeping someone in 14 is that you can tell someone that it's a slow burn, but being in the slow part of the slow burn is tough. But once you get to like, specifically like the end of 2.0, so like the level 50 quests and the 2.55 quest, which is like 100 quests after that. Then it's like, you're in, the story's like actually good now. Like the entire way. It's no longer like feeling like it's purposely wasting your time to like just have minutes on the board. It's good stuff. Also, they changed the voice actors after ARR and replaced them with much better choices. Not to say that the AR ones are bad, except some of them kind of are. But it was clear that they were like, they didn't have the funds to like get as many as they wanted or like the quality. But in Heaven's Ward, they got it. Also, Heaven's Ward is when you can start reading the stuff from Resident Shadowbringer's head writer by starting the Dark Knight quests. Which are very good, by the way. When I play again. I just told you, you should always be reading the main story. But if you're saying like, hey, when does it stop being like you are a like when it starts getting interesting, Titan. You might be saying, I don't know what Titan is. You will know when you get to the part about Titan. Where did Yoshi stop? Ifrit. 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 So I think a little bit after Ifrit. That sounds right. Gotta run an errand. See you later, tomato curry. Three nations are coming to stop John Evil or something. Yes. With lack of rift. I don't think you're made for fishing, Jamie. Fishing is all about patience. That's before Titan. I would argue that it starts picking up after Titan. After Titan, but before Garuda. And then once you hit Garuda, that's when it gets... They gotta invent ADHD fishing? True. Oh my god. An otherworldly sun glimmer. Holy, now that's a catch. Oh shit! Speaking of, where is it? It's over here. Able to pick a job and stuff. You can pick a job before then. That is... I think it's when the base raid happens. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're actually right. That's probably like the first good moment. But that's... Is that post-Titan? I think it's post-Titan. It might be pre-Titan. I don't know. We'll see. Yoshi will see. Quick, can someone look up when that quest is? Because I think you're right. It's post-Titan. Okay, okay. Job at 30. Could do a funny right now. Oh, he's so good. So yeah. Titan, I think once you beat Titan, that's the point where you should start reading it seriously. How far is Titan after Ifrit? A little bit. You hover over your totems. Sure. I got you. Oh, chat. I'm gonna go eat. Okay. Survive. Type. Alright. I'm gonna do it slow. Ish. What do you have equipped? I was getting everything. There. Shit. This motherfucker. Remember when I stopped, there was a big tree area I climbed up. I have no idea where that is. But, well, when you start playing, Yoshi, I'll be there. So I'll just tell you, well, you'll know when Titan shows up. You'll know when Titan shows up, obviously. After you fight Titan. Good. The sylphs? Oh yeah, the sylphs. This means it's not important. It's a little important. The sylph stuff is a little important. I would read that, but not like, you know, you can skim read it. It's all important, like I said. It's all a matter of like how interesting it is. And obviously things get more important as it goes on. But yeah, I'm going to go with Titan. Titan, I think, is level 34. Is that right? 34? No, it might be sooner. It might be like 28. When's Ifrit? Ifrit's like 18 or something. Oh, is that a fly? Oh, god damn it. 1 second, chat. I always hate to see a fly that managed to get inside. Ah, so you have chosen death. How the hell did I get in here? None of my bard skills properly. Yeah! That's always rough. For sure. The thing is, now that you have bard, you can play music. And then you can just switch to bard whenever you want to do that. You don't get more music stuff as you level up bard. So now you can find a class you like to play instead. Or that makes sense to you when you get the job stuff. I don't know what I need to do anymore. Boop, boop. That's fair. That's fair. Wow. I'm trying to think. I don't think any jobs open up at 30. I think 50 is the soonest. A totem? Is that right? 50 unlocks Red Mage Samurai, I think. Before then, nothing, I think. I guess in theory, 50 is the required level for the Heaven's Ward ones as well. Oop. Samurai is Stormblood? Correct, but you don't... every job after Heaven's Ward is... Problem is they are location locked. Samurai and Red Mage... Literally everything after Heaven's Ward is not location locked. Just the Heaven's Ward jobs are location locked. Samurai you can get. It's in Ul'dah. Right? Same with Red Mage. That's also in Ul'dah, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. And then Dancer is in Limsa. Gunbreaker is in Redania? That doesn't sound right. What other jobs are there? Sage. It's right. Let's go. Sage is Limsa? Reaper is Ul'dah, I'm pretty sure. But that's like way later. And also, I don't think you can get it. That's Limsa, yes. I'm so fucking good. What job am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a job. Not Blue Mage. Not Blue Mage. Picto, no. Am I not missing a job? Like that you can get in the free trial. That you can get in the free trial. So no Picto, no Reaper. No, any of that. No Viper. No Sage. Wait. Sage? What fucking expansion was Sage? I thought it was Endwalker. Ninja technically? Oh yeah, Ninja is unlocked at level 15. Then you can pick up Rogue. Is that it? Did I get them all? I think so. And obviously there'll be the 2 new fish. Fuck. 2 new jobs at the next expansion. Damn it. He said the word wrong. I didn't just say the word wrong. I put in an entirely different word. All right, how do you become a blue mage? That is a question that you should be asking after maybe 400 hours in the game. That is a job that you can't take into content, unfortunately. Even though it is a fun one. Oh, so hello, sister. But I think blue mages will die as well. At least that's where like the quests end up being. I don't know if you unlock it there. Blue mage is a fun mini game though. I really liked the early stuff of Blue Mage where you didn't have to go into raids to get the stuff. And then they were like, no, go into raids to get stuff. And I was like, well, not doing this anymore. And then not let people use it. Oh, you can use it. Oh, get it twisted. You can use it. You just can't use it in normal content. Specifically, you use Blue Mage in Blue Mage only parties, where the goal is to have like a bunch of Blue Mages with a bunch of different types of skills in order to make like proper party roles. It's pretty cool, honestly, the Blue Mage content, but it's definitely like specialized like side quest content. Oh, that's a bit funny. It is a bit funny. Holy shit. What the fuck was up with that fish? Blue is a bit special. It's a bit special. Some would say it's a bit special. I know for old content, if you want to speedrun it, the strat is to just use like 4 blue mages. Because it's so much far and above like every other job in terms of like the maximum potential. Oh, yes. Okay, bye, Sant. Speaking of my sister for a second, I will not be streaming probably on... I gotta check my calendar. The 15th through the 17th of this month. So sorry about that, but also like, yeah, what do you want me to do? Wah. Pocket size otherworldly pebble mop. Wow, Sant left. Damn, it's just me in here, man. I got 40 minutes. Do I have anything else to talk about? Not really. Not really. Kind of just chilling. How's my phone doing? I know my phone's getting old. I think it's still doing okay. To other entries in the series franchise. No. If you want a Final Fantasy MMO that's a little bit more mechanically similar to the other games, Final Fantasy XI exists. But Final Fantasy XI is not only older than Final Fantasy XIV, it feels ancient to play. I don't like it. I think that, like, it feels really bad. But the people who do like it swear by it. So, I mean, it's still going today. You know what I mean? Clearly it has its fans. I'm not one of them. I wish I liked it, because that would give me another Final Fantasy game to play, but... So, exclamation point fish. Hello, new. Fumo? That's so fucking true. That's so fucking true. Wait, hold on. That's so true. They should watch the entire Fumo journey. Maybe not the first episode. That's just how we made Fumo. It was like 3 hours of me trying to not make it look bad. By like allowing people to change their votes. In a truly democratic process, might I add. No. Final Fantasy XIV mechanically is very similar to a traditional MMO mechanically, but the story is absolutely Final Fantasy. Especially once, like I said, you get to the good stuff. Final Fantasy XIV is really good. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot funner if you're playing with other people, though. Like, other people can help you get through those drier moments of the game. Because there's a lot of those. Not to be like, damn, this game I love it sure has a problem retaining players, but it sure does. Sure does. But there's a reason there's that funny meme. That's all and by funny meme, I mean, the funny meme is in quotes there. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV and its award-winning expansion, Heavensward, with play up to level 70 with no limit on playtime? That one? Of course, now it's a little bit longer than that, but back in my day, it was all about Heavensward in the free trial. When the free trial added Heavensward, I should say. And the free trial used to be 14 days of playtime, which was not good. Then they made it unlimited playtime plus the first expansion, which everyone was like, this is the best change you've ever made to a video game ever. And now it's up to Shadowbringers. Do all Final Fantasy XIV players get the script inscribed on their brain? If they play for long enough, yeah. Yeah, basically. And how far does the game go beyond Shadowbringers? That's the fun part. 2 expansions. Jamie, I cannot stress enough how much content there is in Final Fantasy XIV up to and including Shadowbringers. I'll get the OCs mixed up. That's fair. I see I got DC'd again. You did, yeah. It'll just be a whole thing. Yeah, probably. But get it twisted. You could be playing 2 MMOs and one of them is bad and the other one is Final Fantasy XIV. Or you could just be playing Final Fantasy XIV. A big fucking pebble. We'd love to hear it. Hello, Fallen. I'm once again trying to recruit people into playing Final Fantasy XIV. The problem with trying to get Fallen to play Final Fantasy XIV is that Fallen plays Warframe, which is another game that's big enough that it's kind of hard to see someone playing both that and 14 at the same time. God, what the fuck is up with this fish? Five storage space. Yeah, nice fucking fish. Watch this. I like how this fish stares. It do be staring like right at my damn soul. Flashbang. This. Would deadass consider it if it wasn't 5 million storage space? Yeah, the game's big. I mean, the free trial is less big than the main game, like with all the expansions, obviously, because it just doesn't download that content. But man, the game is still really big. 29 gigs left. Yeah. That's enough for maybe like the original game. Never mind all the expansions and shit. How big is that game now? Actually, that's something I want to check. Let me go quick look. Not really play like an MMO. I know it doesn't play like an MMO, but it is an MMO at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Let's see. Properties. Installed files. Okay, don't lie to me. Dude. Look, you can say that the size of installation for Final Fantasy XIV is 52 megabytes. I don't believe you. For the launcher? Yeah, that's my guess. Let's see. Apps and programs. I think it's just called programs now. Yeah, add or remove programs. Let's see. Oh, it's not even in this. What the fuck? That doesn't sound right. I could just look it up. How big is the install for Final Fantasy 14? 100 to 140 gigabytes. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Are you sure you have it installed? I'm sure I have it installed. Ain't no way. Honestly, if you think about it, that's like 10 years of a live service game. The fact that it's 140 gigabytes isn't that bad. Let's drop this as my entire Steam library currently. You gotta get some, you don't really have the bigger games, huh? I have other games that are pretty big too. Obviously that's the biggest one, but downloaded games. Ah, see, that's an entirely different issue. Guild Wars 2, which is another long-running MMO, so that makes sense. I used to be a real MMO fiend. I used to play like every MMO that came out, trying to look for something. Garden Warfare. Oh. Well, you can understand my confusion. You use the exact... the exact abbreviation of Guild Wars 2. Alright. Ooh, okay, finally. I'm gonna have to teleport back to the... Let's see, where the fuck is that? Oh, it's right here. My dervish who saved Elona. I don't know. Well, how far I got into Guild Wars 2. Disambiguation page, Wikipedia style. True. Do you guys... I know they made a second one. Guild Wars 1 storyline. Oh, then I have no idea. You guys remember the MMO? I think it's getting a sequel. Arcade? If you didn't hear about it, that's okay. It didn't last very long in the grand scheme of things because it looks drinkable. It does. I don't disagree. Arcade was one of those games that were like, oh, the players determine the price of things in this game. And like it has its own like living market for like land and all that shit. Turns out that's a bad idea. And the game quickly became a bunch of really, really rich people buying up land, and you couldn't get any anymore. So the experience for a new player, if you joined in like after the land grab, was basically fucking just don't play the game. Which works for RuneScape. I think it only ever works for RuneScape. RuneScape players are a different kind of player. You know what I mean? Like Final Fantasy 14 players praise from the roof their game and then end up putting like maybe 4 hours a week into it. RuneScape players are silent and look like completely normal people on the outside, but they spend like 80 hours a week playing RuneScape. Like, I think they escaped samsara. I think you are wrong. That looks like it's an MMO. That's also kind of true, but it is an MMO, first and foremost. But it is an idle game. You're not wrong. It is a game where the only purpose is number go bigger. Idle game first, MMO second. I don't think that's how it was meant to be, but it is now. Is what we're doing right now. Not really. I'm not really playing for number go up. I'm playing to fish. If my numbers never went up again, I'd be fine. As long as there are fish to catch, I'm fine. I played web fishing well after I started being able to get shit. Buy my moon shimmer purple. That's a rift moon shimmer. It sells for more. Is basically what that is. So when you go to sell your fish, you'll get more money from it. It's from the purple dimension. Tie-dye says. Me from the purple dimension, call me William Afton. Yes, no? Let's do 10 children. Don't say it like that. You know, now that I think about it, it's been a while since a mainline FNAF game, hasn't it? Stop giving me anchors. Those are good, actually. They even sell for okay. Speed, I need this. Yeah, you do need your totems. You gotta gear up. Last one was the one with the mimics on, right? Yes. Secrets of the Mimic. Yeah. I guess that was not too long ago. Feels like it's been forever, though. I think that franchise needs a soft reboot. I mean, that's literally what they tried to do with that. My name is Edmund. I made the Mimic. Trust me. I got that shit on lock. That was released last year, huh? Yeah, well, it failed. That's true. Yo! More like efficient. Big game came Five Nights at Freddy 1. Yes, this is like web fishing. It's literally the spiritual successor to web fishing. Orlando Magic has forsaken me. Blutello, I'm gonna be so real with you. That seems to be the case a lot of the time. They blew a 15-point lead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bum-bum. Bum-bum. That's pretty bad. Remember when they tied up the story to the original FNAF series in what looked like a joke spin-off of the game called Pizza Simulator? That's so fucking funny still. I don't remember that. That's fair. And it was the coolest ending imaginable. That's the fucked up part. If I go like one of the most hyped up moments in all of gaming is from FNAF Pizza Simulator, they're gonna be like, you are fucking crazy. you are crazy. But no, it was just a really well done like way to end that story. I just had an idea. Uh-oh. New Joel. Not the man himself. True. I guess they could have done something like not bringing his ass back, but motherfucker always comes back or whatever. Fallen, you'll be glad to know one of the emotes I did commission was a Joel emote. Him anymore? That's literally true, but like the game wants you to fucking make the connection between the two. They could have just not. They very simply could have just not. Now, here's the part where I go, by the way, I've never played a FNAF game. Obviously, I've never played a FNAF game. But I when FNAF came out was like, you know, peak like game theory, right? So I was like, sure, fuck it, I'll keep up with this. I haven't played a FNAF either. I feel like the people that know the most about FNAF haven't played a single fucking second of those games. I think that's actually just the truth of the universe. I've seen a bit of the early FNAF gameplay, but like none of the lore. That's crazy. I watched Game Theory, haven't played a single game. Yup! But the bite of 80, it's the bite of 87, but yeah. Bite of 57? Oh my god. If that shit was the bite of 67, oh fuck. The overlap between that community and people making that joke would be fucking unbearable. Ain't no way. Yup. Game series released like today? Probably not. Wouldn't have come to fruition. I don't know if that's true. One second, chat. I can't read lips. I'm so sorry. All right, chat. Hello. I guess I'm having pizza as well. Starfish 1000. That's fucked up. So true, Fallen. I was asked like, hey, do you want me to reheat up the pizza? And I was like, no, I'm saving that for tomorrow. And then the conversation basically went, well, didn't you take out food for tomorrow? I was like, no, that's for 2 days from now. And then they were like, okay, but what are you gonna eat now? And I was like, ah, fuck. I don't know. So. You only have like Add chicken drumstick and potato. Is a mua mua? I don't know. I think it's pronounced moi moi. It's like, you know. Anyway. Chicken drumstick. Jack Black voice. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if I wish that the stuff from the Minecraft movie was less quotable, but then I'm like, it's fine. It's okay for it to be quotable. Jack Black is funny. Chicken jockey. I haven't seen it yet, me neither. Jack Black stocks are back up. No spoilers? I also have not seen the Minecraft movie. Any clips of the movie. I can't say the same for me. I have seen the lava chicken song. That's about it though. There's no people be quoting it. They be quoting Jack Black. I don't know if they be quoting the movie. Fuck. See fish from the trailer and that's it. Do you know this the Fever Dream of a movie? I think it's supposed to kind of be a fever dream of a movie. Do you know it's not artificial intelligence, it's like someone put in the work. No, it wasn't even, yeah, it was someone who did a Jack Black impression of of that one like default Minecraft song. And it's like, I'm playing blocks and shit and I am playing Minecraft. That one. Sorry, I don't remember the exact lyrics. I just know the cadence and the Jack Black voice. I think we've talked about it here about how that's not actually Jack Black. It's someone making it impressing. Yeah, exactly. That one. That's not by Jack Black, by the way. That is by someone doing a Jack Black impression. Or heard this? It's one of those songs kind of like the Asgore truck song that is like permanently in my brain against my will. Yep. That and like Chug Jug with You. Those are like the songs that just, they've cemented themselves. I also haven't seen the Asgore video. That's crazy. Just references to it. Don't worry. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. Isn't that Factorio video when someone was in a tank driving over space pirates and they had the music? Yeah. It's pretty good. I need to crit more. I've decided. But it's comments are talking about being an Asgore thing. Yep. But you know, sometimes they simply do it right. Chug Jug with You, that song, the Asgore song, and that Minecraft one. When we were playing Minecraft, every time that song came up, Nelia would start fucking singing it. I'd be like, God damn it. Every time. And then it got stuck in my head. It was just a vicious cycle of stuff, of Minecraft. Yo, level 28. Nice. Some video game parodies are just really fucking, I wouldn't say good. I will say, like, they're brainworms. You know what? I would go so far as to say they're good. If they stick in your head that much, there's some amount of, like, artistic integrity to their existence. Fuck. $9.52, huh? Let me see. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Tomorrow is stream. I think I might do more Magical Princess tomorrow. I think that's a good idea. And then Sunday will be Persona 4. And then no stream on Monday. He was asking how far you got in that game, by the way. I must have been up when she asked. Fuck. Like, I stayed around to watch the music video. And then I went and took a shower so that I was back for the co-op stuff. She asked me how you did. Whether you finished the first year. Yes. True. Do I keep my progress? I believe so. Yeah. Can I force? Oh, yeah. It's free too. Like, what are they gonna say? No, because it costs money? I mean, the demo's free. The full game will probably cost money, but we'll see. Primordial rarity? Oh shit. I haven't even seen a primordial rarity, man. I don't have enough fortune. Man, fishing's a great time. +4 primordial on it? Holy. Ba-da-bum. Ooh, a mystical humming. That's like a perfect way to end the stream, by the way. It's right behind us, too. Okay, fuck you. Oh. There we go. All right, let's end the stream with this rift. Should be perfect timing. Point and laugh. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. Is there any games coming out this month that I care about? I don't think so, right? Like, I think this month might be the first like safe month in a while for my for my wallet in terms of games. We'll see if something pops up. Like if they announce that like that Elden Ring Dark Souls-esque game for the Switch 2 is coming out this month, I'll buy that. The new Pokemon game's not till next year. What else? What else? Dustbloods. Yeah, Dustbloods. That's supposed to come out this year. I think so, yeah. I think it's supposed to come out this year. I don't know if they've changed it, but it was like a 2026 release. Later this month. No, I said if the game is coming out later this month, I'll buy it. Because we don't know when it's coming out. But otherwise, I can't really think of a game I'm like really excited to play this month. Which means it's a perfect month to get the goals stuff done. Maybe some like... What I really need is for Atlas to announce and release Persona 6. I think it's time for Atlas to release another once-in-a-generation game. Is that too much to ask for? Some might say yes. GTA supposedly this year? I don't know how to tell you this. I do not care. Like, GTA is for a very specific kind of person. And it's a very, like, wide range that specific type of person is, but it's not me. Like, I'm having fun in the anime GTA. Because, like, it's not like that. It just has the same structure. I've never played GTA. I have. Not 5. I love Red Dead Redemption 2. Super different games. Very, very different games. I don't even know how I'd accurately describe what kind of game GTA is. It's, I guess it's like the ultimate role-playing game if you like role-playing like real life. But yeah, not run around and cause chaos. Yep. Same company though. Yep. Same company. Rockstar. I'm sure it will be good. No, I'd say that's an accurate way to describe it. I mean, obviously there's like a story to GTA, but it's not that long. And like outside of that, it's just like getting money, buying cars, like doing stuff. And then all that's left after that is to just cause chaos. But there's like a billion mini games and shit like that. It's a very, like I said, it's very much a good role-playing game. Like if you do that, Wrigley Anchor, good. That's really good. I was using that up until a while ago. I'm like, I'm getting really bad luck on my my equipment pieces. But yeah, GTA 6, not excited for. I will not play it probably. So that's not really something on my lookout list. You know what I mean? I'm more of a... I'm trying to think of another game that's like highly anticipated, but I can't think of one. Anyway, that's done. All the highly anticipated games I was waiting for are out now. Well, that's the stream. It sure is the stream. Thank you everyone who joined me today. And even thank you to those who didn't join me today and were just in chat or wanted to join me but couldn't. All of the above. Thank you for your support. Like I said, tomorrow I'll probably be playing the, I forgot the name. Bread Princess. Me when I remember the funny name I gave it earlier than that. What is the actual name of that game called? Magical Princess, yes. We'll be playing Magical Princess. And then obviously... the hell? And then obviously after that I'll play Persona 4. And then Monday off. And then... I don't even see you guys spinning. That's crazy. Just flipping back and forth. Yeah, that's it. That's literally all I got. So have yourself one of these. Apparently I have pizza I have to go eat. So I'll be getting to that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday night and Saturday morning. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.